Where did the Demian Maia talk on Twitter start? Was that just somebody throwing it at you, or has this been going on for a while?
Yeah, just a couple people throwing it at me, saying he's a great grappler, He's a great grappler. He's done some good things, but he has no chance to take me down, He's not going to grapple me and take me down like he has to everybody else. And, my evolution of fighting and becoming the best complete fighter that I can be, my stand-up's going to a different level. So, I just think it's a really great matchup for me, and if I ever get that opportunity to fight him, I know I'll get my hand raised.
Were you able to read your opponent's expressions when you would land a punch? It seemed like you would take a second to just kind of process it, but then it kind of led you into your next strike. I don't know if I'm just being crazy or what, but were you able to tell, like, little by little he was breaking?
Yeah, definitely. I noticed, I saw how he, the first couple minutes he felt pretty strong, but I noticed in his expressions, the way he was carrying himself, that's you can always tell a lot in a fighter, how they're carrying themselves and the facial expressions on their face. So I definitely know he was slowly starting to break, and I knew I was going to get my opportunity to get the finish. So, I just had to stay patient. I didn't want to overexert myself, and because I know I have a good gas tank, but, I was waiting for him to run on E, and then I was going to go balls to the wall.
You had your father in your corner, and you were saying this fight was kind of like a Father's Day gift to him. I know whenever my father would go to some of my games or something like that, I always had to kind of look up in the stands and see what his expression was and kind of give that extra effort because I knew my pops was there. Did any of that ever cross your mind during the fight? Did you ever just kind of look back and go, wonder what Dad's thinking?
Yeah, definitely. When I was sitting on the stool at the first round, after the first round, I was looking at him. He was just, I could tell he had this nervous energy, and I wanted to make sure I put on a really good performance for him, and I wanted to dedicate that win for him, because it was Father's Day. So I'm just happy I could make him proud.
With all these shows happening here in a few weeks here in Vegas, are you so ready that you could fill in on one of those?
I'm definitely ready. I could fill in, man. I was back wrestling yesterday with my buddy Jorge Masvidal, and I was in drone jiu-jitsu today and getting a little lift in. So I'm staying ready, man. I want to be active. It sucked getting hurt last fight and having to take off 7 months. I want to show the UFC my worth, and I want to show how valuable I am to them. So I'm staying ready for anything. If anybody gets hurt, I'll be ready. And, what's next? I don't know. I want the biggest fight. If I get Stun Gun Kim, Demian Maia, obviously maybe that's reaching too high for Demian Maia. He's earned his respect, but I'll get there in due time. But, a guy like Stun Gun Kim, that's a great fight for me. I know I'll get my hand raised against him. So whatever the UFC wants to do, those are the guys I want to fight. If I can get those fights, great. If not, whatever. I'm going to keep winning, and I will have that welterweight title. I can promise you that.